What? I'm complimenting you on your ass. Hey, look good in those shorts. Oh, I sound like a fag, but I don't care. I'm giving you a compliment, buddy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I'm being serious. I don't give a shit what people think.
Okay.
Alright, so the question is...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why do you do this to yourself?
I even let that happen. Well, it's a very good reason. These are a couple of books I wanted you to read anyway. All right.
What's reading? I don't know what reading is. I never learned to read.
All right.
Let's get to this.
Now, what we're going to have now is... Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes. It is goodness gracious. I agree. 100%.
Okay, so let's get back to business. David asked me, why do I do this to myself? That's exactly what he said just 3 nights ago, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm totally relaxed and, sitting there doing my, river pose. And then you go, whoa, 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 and so, not knowing, I haven't even read this to myself, by the way. Not knowing for sure what this is, but analyzed it, David deserves it. Now, most people surprise me with something I did, but you deserve it. I wrote that down immediately, rather than being angry about the green light not being on, and which it wasn't, anyway. And also in flux to the who, what the self is. I thought the tone was, why do you torture and punish yourself and make yourself miserable by asking all these unanswerable questions? That's what I thought you meant by that.
It's good observation. Yes, sure, yes.
And in other words, thinking so much, I wrote down, like it's not what we're supposed to do. Like we're supposed to not be thinking. And then, but how can you stop thinking once you start thinking?
You're supposed to think.
So if that now this might get a little angry here, but I haven't read it to myself.
This is fine. This is totally
perfect. If that premise, that assumption, is what David had in mind, then my answer is, I don't do it to myself, I do it for myself. For my big self. I mean, capital letters, okay, not the little self.
We'll continue because I want to get to this point.
So, no little self really exists. We died to it. So all thisness, the doing, thinking is for, to right, to unite with the real self, the oneness. What a silly question. Be kind. It came out of a drunken monologue. That's just your friend Davy. That's what I wrote that night so I could go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't. So here's the rest of it.
All right, let's hear the rest of the story. This is great. Continue.
Can I get a beer?
Yeah, of course.
I'm on vacation. It is Saturday night, isn't it?
Pauses. All right, we're getting back to it. I want to hear what you wrote. The next day, you wrote something.
No, it's the first thing in the morning, yeah, because I had real trouble going to sleep with that. Because I wasn't quite sure I could ever explain it to you. I mean, the tricky thing about our relationship is that we both assume that we already know everything already. And in a way, and it's incredible arrogance. Incredible arrogance,
I get that. And that's why
when
I like
you say nothing matters, and I go, I got to figure out. So here's, if I never have another chance to express this to you, I'm going to express it to you now, that we have this unbelievable ability to tune in, you know.
But we all, in a sense, duh, we already all know this.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do the duh stuff with
But
you.
I want to hear what you wrote. I want to hear what you wrote.
But what I'm doing is I'm saving you a lot of like gibberish.
But this is what I want to hear, because this is
what I write down.
This is what you enjoy, that it's now documented.
Well, I have to do
It's
that.
written.
So I get up and then
So
later
let's
on
hear- I
I
wanna
read
hear
it and
it.
I go, this, this makes sense.
You wrote
makes
this.
sense.
I want to hear it.
There's 400
This music
of these.
is perfect for.
Oh, this is just the recent one. Okay. I don't know why you want. Okay. The real original sin. Okay, look, now I better start right at the beginning.
And this
I
involves
get up
the
in the
same
morning
question?
and I put on my music and on my candles and I chant, you know, and I meditate in the mornings. That's what I do every morning, you know, for years. And here's what happened. I come out of it, and here's what I wrote. The master chants, sings, we listen, humbly praying for guidance, goodness, back to the Gita, which is this book I've been studying for the last 5 years, okay? The real original sin is to believe and act as if we created ourselves. Intellectual pride, the notion that I am having an original thought, such a pure, brilliant insight that only I must convey it, capital it, to convince others of it while also convincing them that my original brilliance is so wonderful. We originate nothing. Our purpose is to remember the true nature of our existence. The all consciousness is of, from, in, the one originating, eternal, formless, indescribable being. Some call it God. This is yesterday, okay, so you got me. The Gita, pure gold. That's why I'm just, I mean, I read it every morning and I'm going, oh, yes, yeah. I mean, but it's not hard work, it's long, interpretive, where it takes, you know, a long time to, you know, I did the same thing with the, you know, every Bible in the world, and I'm finishing it. R, when I write an R with a question mark, it means, okay, dickhead, you know, wake up. Explore ways of expressing the beautiful logic to seekers of truth, which that means you, seekers of truth. I do believe you're seeking truth. You're not trying to like prove that you're the coolest sumbitch in the whole world. No, you're trying to figure out what truth is.
I just want to hear what you
okay, here, so the holy science of meditation. The history of mysticism, the mystery of mysticism, in all religious traditions, we call it going direct to the source, bypassing the middleman. I have trouble reading. Phasing out the so-called rivalry, the conflicts between science and religion. You know, that's been going on for centuries. It's old news. Truth is truth, however you find it. But physical science has not and cannot reveal ultimate truth. So meditation, tuning ourselves, our nervous systems, to go within and commune and unite, which is what yoga is, with the ultimate source, is the only way to get it.
Get what?
It.
I want to stop this now.
Stop
this
I
recording.
don't know what you're doing. But what it is, and that's why you always get freaked out.
No, I don't get freaked out. You had something great in the beginning that I wanted to philosophize and debate with you. Why do you push away science so much? I know they don't have all the answers.
I embrace it. I've got every science book on the planet here.
But I would say...
But they get to the point, and it's over. It's over. They're out of specs. There's nothing physical left for science. That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's why I go crazy.
I've been trying to tell you there's no puzzle because we are it. How do you try to figure out something that we are?
Because we just admit that we are it and love it and be it.
You said something earlier that really fascinated me that's against my beliefs, to where you said we create nothing. You said that. You said we create nothing.
We are created. Anything we create has been already provided to us.
We are created, but we are creators. And yet, I do believe, in my personal philosophy, this is I'll use your term, my current personal opinion is we did create ourselves.
Oh, out of what?
I would say by accident. I'm gonna throw a bone or some type of metal thing in the gears to stop it.
Well, no,
this universe could be by accident.
Oh, I totally respect your Darwinian position, which is
no, it's not Darwinian. I would say, I actually have a thought. I've never expressed this to anyone, but I think almost kind of like the evolution of Earth, the Darwinian thing, that we started from primordial slime. That perhaps the universe,
where did that come from?
That the universe or even God started by accident. That just something happened and created consciousness.
Just words. See what we're dealing with is words. Accident. On purpose. And the only way, I'm telling you, my friend, as somebody I love, I can't love anybody more than I love you. And I'm just telling you, learn how to meditate.
For what purpose? I already know this piece. I already know this.
No, you don't know what you don't know. And I'm just saying, I can't.
You don't know me.
I have nothing to tell you.
You don't know what's happening in my mind right now. Why do you think I'm here with you right now?
I'm just saying. Let's just say somebody said, "I jumped out of an airplane. What an incredible experience." And you said, I've never jumped out of an airplane. I haven't had that experience.